successfully got the bed off. This thing's actually really light, but it's definitely a lot easier to just take it off with the lift instead of me and Jake, or two equivalent people, struggling to lift it off, especially with the quick pin design. So check it out, see what we're working with. Starting the route, the first fuel feed line. Gotta run that to the filter. Got my little workstation. Got some DIY aluminum jaws. Keep from marring up the hand fittings, even though I don't really care that much, but try to be professional. Using a pair of these for the first time. Actual Earl's hose cutters. Instead of doing it the ghetto way, you could say. Got some little bit of ant infestation inside of this conduit, which is pretty crazy. I guess they decided to be okay to make a home in my harness, so it's not okay. Blasted them with some brake clean and then blew them all out, and then sucked the rest up with the shop vac. But basically you just gotta make some fresh hoses. Well, it's a bad glare. Try to make some fresh hoses. Check out the bed. The bed is yeah, some nice spider webs. Bed's living its best life. The rust is not getting any better. Cross members are okay. Don't look too bad. This is a bad corner. But just put some blocks of wood in the back. Keep it from crushing the corner. This side's better, but still not that hot. Probably spray some rust converter stuff all across there before I drop the bed back down, just to help keep it from getting a lot worse. But I just gotta make some fuel lines and drop the bed back on. Probably time lapse some of that. Instead of showing everything with the camera. It's my little workstation. Got the pick, pocket screwdriver, and this tool that came with the hand hose. I'm not using the expensive like Earl's or anything. Just using this PTFE stuff from Amazon. I do have some Earl fittings though in the hose cutters, but so far I've used this stuff, it's been good, minus the when it started leaking right there, but I think that's just because of the ethanol and the fuel. Otherwise I had zero leak problems, even with the fittings. What's going on down here? Oh. So, that's the fuel feed line. So I'm going to run the feed line. I'm going to do the feed line first. Run that through the brackets. And then put that straight to the filter, the front of the filter. Oh, here's a tech tip too. Always make sure the arrow is pointing the right way. Otherwise, some bad things could happen. But yeah, I'm gonna do this line first and then finish the other ones. So, do a little time lapse here. Here's another update. Well, here's another update. Got the feed line done. Down to the fuel filter. Up to the throttle body. And so I finished that one yesterday. Ran the line from the pump down to the filter. Ran it up to here. Had it temporarily installed. Took it off of there. Got a gas can. Put the end of the gas can. That way I could set up the Holley and do a key cycle and flush the line out. So I mounted the screen temporarily right here yesterday. I don't like that right there, and I can't really change this cord, so I don't know if I'm gonna see if I can maybe make one or have somebody make me a 3D mount or something that goes on the dash somehow, or maybe down here. I'm not sure yet, but for now it's gonna stay right there. So anyway, yesterday I make this line, and the sending unit is custom. So this was actually, this through fitting to AN is my feed. This is my return. The other one I had welded shut, capped that off basically. So I had my line on here. I thought this was the feed. So once I had it, the Holley was setting up and going through in its thing, I walk out back, come to the back of the truck, this starts gushing fuel out. I immediately reach down to put my hand down to rip this connector off to get it to stop pumping fuel, when really I could have just turned the key off. The fuel spraying up hits my hand, hits me right in the left eyeball, all up in my face. Cannot believe I did that, but it happened. Then I had to soak all the fuel up on the floor, so didn't smell so bad in here. But yeah, not a good time. So I actually just gotta finish making, I gotta swap this over as the feed and then finish the return line. I'm just waiting on a fitting. I had to order a fitting that was one day out, so I can finish the return line. And then that will be it for the fuel lines. And I had already set up the Holley, so just gotta finish the fuel lines and put the intake plenum back on. And then hook the vacuum line up, a couple boost lines, and then fire it up. See what happens.